Southeastern Oregon, northwestern Alameda, northwestern San Mateo, southwestern Contra Costa and San Francisco counties until 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard
Alrighty guys, what's going on everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. Hope everyone is doing well. Glad to have y'all here for some coverage. We are going live here for a little bit on the California storms that we are seeing popping off here. We do currently got a severe thunderstorm warning. Also reports of hail out to the west here, or the northwestern side here of California, out by Eureka. We did get a couple of hail reports and also some wind reports as well. According to observations here, a couple of trees have been reported down as well. So I decided I'm just going to go live for you guys just for a little bit. Like I said, right now, knock on wood, there's been no tornadic activity so far in this event today. There's been no tornado warnings, anything like that yet. So knock on wood, hopefully it stays that way. I'm hoping this event does not perform well, in which I personally think it has a good idea, has a good possibility that it could just flop. But we'll see. I mean, obviously we'll have to see how this ends up going through. But once again, everybody, what's up? Hope everyone's doing good. Let's see here with Teresa, Mark, John, Patrick. Let's see here, Caden, Mark. I already said Mark, didn't I? Let's see here, Joyce. We have Joshua, Sam. Let's see, Tiffany. What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well and everybody else watching here. So, like I said, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here up there towards Northern California. This includes Mineral. Mineral is included here with this area. I believe it's a mostly rural area per se. They did put a tornado possible tag on this storm here. Does not mean that there's an immediate danger of a tornado. It just means that, supercells are capable of, a supercell such as a storm like this could become tornadic down in time. Like I said, right now there's no immediate danger for any tornadoes out of that storm, but it's just a possible, possible tag there. On top of that, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, is possible out of that storm there. Let's see, your mesonet looks good. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, so like I said, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So we'll just keep an eye out there for that overall. So they did keep the same risk. They still have the slight risk at level 2 threat for today, which is a 5% chance for tornadoes. At the maximum risk here, you guys can see the current risk out there. SPC did issue like I said, a slight risk, a level 2 threat for tornadoes, including the one and only Sacramento. Now, if I remember correctly, I think this went a little further south of Sacramento. I could be wrong. I feel like they've pushed that a bit more to the north, which seems like what they did. But once again, Sacramento is one of the areas that's actually in the heaviest threat here for potential of tornadoes. Let's see here. Big tornado event. Joshua, I've been keeping an eye on there for that as well. Although it's still a little unclear of what we can see. So we'll just keep that on the back burner for now. Yeah, the models have been hinting towards a pretty decent storm system coming through in a while from now, which we'll talk about that when it gets closer and if models still hold up to it, which I mean seems like a good possibility. So we'll keep an eye on it. Obviously, if we get new information on that, then we'll definitely let you guys know. I'm gonna bring you guys over to the models real quickly. I did hide my face cam here because, you can see the whole map, so it does make it a little bit easier. I mean, yeah, we're talking way down in time here, for pretty much late February, potential out there of a storm system. Once again, this is 200 hours out. I don't like tracking very far. I don't like looking very far because, models tend to change up on you very frequently at that rate. So let's just keep it simple. Let's just keep it to today's event right now across California, and then we'll go on from there. Also, another thing for California, we actually do have a lot of snowfall that's currently falling here. Let's see here. Dave, dude. Dave McCook coming in here with a $10 super chat, dude. Thank you so much, Dave. Much appreciated, my friend. You definitely didn't have to do that. So thank you. Big shout out goes to you, Dave. And once again, it's very appreciated. Thank you so much, my friend. So what I was saying was also, that we are going to be seeing ourselves a lot of snow too out of this storm system. Let me bring up the models on this site here, and I'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. So let me go ahead and bring over here to precipitation type. Let's see here. So yeah, as we approach our way, you can't see the time here, but as we continue on throughout the next several hours, I mean, there is going to be a bit of snow included here with this storm system across a lot of the upper elevations. Now, this will bring some snow for some of those upper elevations out there by California, by portions near Nevada, some upper elevations possibly out there by Salt Lake City, maybe even seeing a bit of that winter activity, mostly to the east of Salt Lake City, I'd say, in those upper elevations. Like I said, once again, this is mostly upper elevation snowfall here. But there will definitely be that potential out there of seeing, some snow on top of this event as well. Now, with this event overall, per se, like the mode and everything like that we're seeing here, it's just a bunch of scattered thunderstorms. And a couple of those could be rotating thunderstorms we call supercells. Supercell definition is a rotating thunderstorm. So that's possible today, given we do have some helicity, which basically is measuring cyclonic updraft potential in the lower atmosphere. It's not the highest, but it's doable to possibly pop off a couple of tornadoes, given that also instability is there. But it's obviously ingredients are kind of low end for this event, but there is potential. My personal thing is that I think there might be too much storms trying to fire off here at once, which I've seen a lot of events play out like this to where you see a bunch of convection, too much storms trying to fire off at once, and whenever it comes to it, it can be kind of problematic for any strong storm that's trying to develop out there. So could be a bit of an issue. Let's see here. Crystal, thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. Tropical Storm Team saying, hey, Andrew, you're doing an amazing job. Thank you. Appreciate that, Crystal. That is very much appreciated, and thank you. It's very sweet of you. Very, very sweet of you. But yeah, so I think there's going to be probably too much convection popping off out there, okay? So, but we'll see. Obviously, we'll see how this event plays through, and, if anything gets pretty crazy, we'll be here for you guys to cover it. Speaking of, we still have that severe thunderstorm warning in effect here, guys. We also do have 2 flash flood warnings in effect as well. So I'll go and bring this warning window, you guys can see. So we do have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning up here towards Northern California. This is out there east of Red Bluff. This includes the town of Mineral. So the town of Mineral is included in the severe thunderstorm warning here. And with the warning that they issued here, you guys can see the main problems with the storm here is going to be 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. And quarter-size hail, which is, low-end severity, which, anything lower than this on the winds and the hail spectrum would bring it sub-severe. So it's a low-end severe thunderstorm. Honestly, it's nothing to really worry about. Just, you'll be fine if you go inside and just go away from windows. You'll be totally okay. However, on the storm, they did include a tornado possible tag. Now, that does not mean that there's an immediate danger of tornadoes. It just means that, storms, given the environment, could become tornadic with time. So we'll see how that plays through. I mean, like I said, so far, knock on wood, everything's been okay so far. Let's hope it stays that way. Here on the radar here, it's a little bit iffy, but there is, not a whole lot of any rotation going on in the storm here for what I'm seeing. I'm keeping an eye out there towards mineral, but once again, no immediate dangers for any tornadic activity for those regions. We did get a flood report here just to the west of the warning between, let's see here, Tihama, I think it is, and Red Bluff. We did get reports here of a flood. Let's see, reported roadway flooding at Flores Avenue, Ashurst Street. So we did get a little bit of reported flooding out there, way to the west, out there by coastal California. We got reports of a tree down out there by Rio Del, kind of up there in northwestern California. And to the south, we got a small little hail report out there, which there's, not even anything near severe, 0.25 inches. That's like rice size, I'm pretty sure. Very small, very, very small hail. Let's see here. Is there any way to see how long a person is subscribed? I don't think so. Yeah, don't think so. What's up, Radioactive? Hope you're doing good. Storm needs to chill. Yeah, it does. I was hoping for no storms today, but we've had some pop-up, couple of severe thunderstorm warnings. I've seen a couple of them pop up here and there, but whenever I seen this one that said tornado possible tag, like I said, I'm not, there's no immediate danger of any tornadic activity, like I said, but I just decided I wanted to head on and go live here for you guys. Also, I forgot to tell you, they did issue a mesoscale discussion, and to the people who don't know what that is, it is a kind of a thing that the Storm Prediction Center issues, which is the main forecasters in Norman, Oklahoma. They issued that earlier. It's no longer valid. They gave it a 20% chance of a watch being issued for this area, and it did not fall through. The mesoscale discussion has been canceled. The watch would have been out right now if they decided they were going to, so it does not look like we are going to be getting any form of watch today. Okay, so I want to go ahead and say that. Yeah, I forgot to mention that here. But yeah, so it does not look like we're going to see a watch. They gave it a 20% chance probability earlier, and it didn't play through. So that's that. So has there been any naders? No, thankfully, not yet. Hopefully it stays that way. Like I said, so far we've had no tornado warnings, nothing like that. So we've had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings, like I said, pop up here. We had one a little bit further south earlier. But yeah, as of now, it's mostly just between the severe thunderstorm warnings and actually a flash flood warning here down there by Los Angeles. That's actually another really big thing I want to talk about really quickly is flooding. A really big flooding threat, once again, for California. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and bring you guys over here to the flooding outlook here. Yeah, they did issue a moderate risk for Los Angeles, which... it's a pretty big deal. That is a very big deal when it comes to flooding. Yeah, flooding out there. So this, like I said, this does include Los Angeles, which we all know Los Angeles is a very populated city. I think it's the second most populated city in the U.S. So with LA, we got a moderate risk, which is a level 3 out of 4. So it's almost peaking the top risk. So it's a pretty big deal out there. So we'll have to look out there for heavy rainfall. Like I said, we do actually have a couple flash flood warnings. That's more of an imminent concern out of some areas here towards LA. Just to the west out there, we have it out there, including, let's see here, Malibu. We have Cornell. Let's see here, portions of Glenview, Malibu Beach. West Hollywood is also included. Beverly Hills. Yeah, Beverly Hills is inside of that flash flood warning out there. Doppler radar and automated rain gauges indicated light to moderate rain showers. Let's see here. How much have we seen so far? Yeah, they usually say how much we've seen. Don't think it shows how much. Hold on, let's see here. Occurring across the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing. Expected increasing coverage today. Radar automated gauges. Yeah, I don't think they talked about how much has fallen. But we are expecting flooding out there, and the important thing is that you just need to, if you're in a flown flood area, then take that seriously. We actually have a considerable warning up here towards a little bit more to the northwest here. Look at this, between 3 and 5.5 inches has fallen, with an additional amount of 1 to 2. So we're talking 4 to 7.5 inches of rainfall possible out there by Santa Paula. Let's see, I have no idea how you say that. I have no idea how you say that either. San Buenaventura? No, that's not right. Okay, you guys can see this area. Y'all can read it out here if you all know where that's at. I'll just stick with Santa Paula, Oakview, let's see, Fillmore, and Piru, I think it might be. Yeah, so that's a considerable considerable flash flood warning out there. Once again, between 3 and 5.5 inches of rain has fallen. Additional amounts, once again, 1 to 2 are possible. So, just a little bit of a heads up to my folks down there. Once again, a little northwest of LA. We got a warning coming through. It's gonna echo, y'all. Just
the following is an urgent warning from the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service in the San Francisco Bay Area has issued a special marine warning for coastal waters from Pigeon Point to Point Pinos, California.
There it is.
10 nautical miles. Waters from Pigeon Point to Point Pinos.
Okay, we'll listen to this here.
Nautical miles until 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. At 3:31 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, a strong thunderstorm was located.
There might be a little mezzo in there. This thing might be trying to rotate. I bet you water spouts.
Hazard. Wind gusts to 40 knots.
They did not include water spouts, actually.
Radar. Impact.
Might be a little bit of rotation there. We'll see.
And briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. The strong thunderstorm will remain over mainly open waters. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Sunrise, sunset, and tidal information for the San Francisco Bay Area.
It's going to turn that back down. So there you go. Yeah, I got a special marine warning that just got issued out there. Right now, like I said, we have 1 severe thunderstorm warning. And also, like I said, there's flooding warnings. We just talked about flash flood warnings there. So for that severe thunderstorm warning currently, like I said, Mineral, see Viola. I think that's how you pronounce that, Viola and Mineral. We are seeing potential out there for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. And once again, they did include a tornado possible tag. Once again, that does not mean that there's any immediate danger for tornadoes. If there was a problem to where we think that there was a tornado getting ready to form, they would issue a tornado warning. But right now, obviously, there's no tornado warning out, so that's good news. Right now, it's just a severe thunderstorm warning. What you got to do is just stay indoors. I mean, really, stay away from windows. That's about all you need to do across the region here. Once again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter hail. That's like low-end severe criteria. So it's nothing really too serious. But yeah, so we'll just keep an eye on it. What's up, Beck? I hope you're doing good. If anything's going on. There's not anything going on right now, Becca, for that area. Oh, new severe thunderstorm warning just got issued here. Don't know if they're going to come across that intercom or not. We'll hear if they do. Let's see here. Oh, that's right at the radar site. I didn't even see that. Towards Oroville. Yeah, right at Oroville. Holy cow. Okay, a new warning just got issued there for you, for some of these people. This is more of a populated area, too. This includes Concal, let's see, Feather Falls, Bucks Lake here, Tobin, and Rich Bar. Also Quincy. See, Meadow Valley, Sterling City is included inside of this warning here, y'all. See here, quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and they did, once again, put a tornado possible tag on it. So once again, that does not mean that a tornado is imminent. That just means that given the environment, tornadoes can quickly develop from severe thunderstorms. It does not mean that there's a tornado expected or anything like that, okay? Yeah, I want to keep an eye on this one storm, too, between the two warnings. These guys, you see this one right here by Chico. that storm could possibly pick up in some activity here. So let's hope not, obviously, but let's keep an eye on that cell as well. Let's see here. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it, man. Ava says remote area resources are more limited. Well, hopefully I can bring some help to you today with the information I can give you. Like I said, right now, guys, if you're just tuning in here, we got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings out there towards Northern California. Towards Oroville, Concal, we have Feather Falls, Bucks Lake, Tobin, Rich Bar, Meadow Valley. This is a new warning that just got issued here not long ago. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, so winds could gust up to 60, and quarter-size hail. So up to quarter-size hail is possible. So, some small hail and wind, damaging winds could be a possibility. Once again, tornado possible. There's no immediate danger for a tornado right now. It just means, like I said, once again, that given the environment, tornadoes can quickly develop from severe thunderstorms. Once again, does not mean that there's any immediate danger. If there was, there would be a tornado warning. But right now, there's no tornado warning, so we're good. We're good on that for now, and hopefully we'll stay that way. Once again, I'm keeping an eye on this guy here, on this one cell. Like I said, we'll have to watch out for this one as well. This one's out there by Chico and Durham. That is currently where the storm is right now. So, let's see here. Try using a different radar for that severe thunderstorm warning. Which one? The KDAX radar? I mean, it might be scanning a little high. Which, let's see here, how high is it? About 6,000 feet. Yeah. Yeah, there might be a little bit of upper level rotation out on that storm there. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. I'm gonna keep it close to keep close to that Oroville radar there. As the storm, it is moving away from radar, so as the storm pushes back, it will view become clearer. Overall with the storm here. Okay, we're about to hear the intercom again. More than likely, maybe. Got a new warning out there. South of, let's see, San Francisco. Out there by Half Moon Bay. Let's see here. Yeah, out there by Half Moon Bay towards Moss Beach here. Got ourselves a special marine warning out there, including waterspout potential. Yeah, waterspout potential. Also, wind gusts up to 40 knots. To 40 knots possible. No hail is expected on this one. Once again, just potential for waterspouts and some winds about 40 knots. So, to convert that to miles an hour, 40 knots is roughly about 45, 50 miles per hour. Somewhere in that range. Let's see here. Hope they don't get any tornadoes. Yeah, me too. Me too. But, once again, knock on wood. So far, so good. Alright, let's see here. We're going to hop back to Oroville here. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and go over these warnings again for you guys. Just a little bit of a heads up there for you. Once again, we got a severe thunderstorm warning. A new one just got issued here not long ago for Oroville. We have Feather Falls, Concal, Tobin, Bucks Lake, Rich Bar. We have another warning to the northwest, kind of north of that region. This one's more rural. This is out there towards Mineral and Viola out there. So these are 2 severe thunderstorm warnings up there in north central California. Once again, you guys can see the Concal area, Feather Falls, Oroville, Bucks Lake, Tobin, Rich Bar, Meadow Valley, Quincy, Sterling City here. All of these are the same, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter hail. And once again, tornado possible tag. So there's no immediate danger for tornadoes right now, but there is, like I said, given the environment, I mean, they're not impossible. So we'll just we'll keep an eye out there for that. George, coming in with a $2 super chat, man. Thank you so much, saying thanks for reporting and giving us the heads up. No problem, George. You are very welcome, my friend. And thank you very much for the support. That means a lot to me. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you very much. So yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye on this. We're going to hop down a little bit, guys, real quickly. We're going to hop back to LA, or areas near LA. Like I said, we got 2 flash flood warnings we are watching currently out there, including West Hollywood and Beverly Hills. Uh-oh. Is that a tornado warning? Oh, no. That usually means tornado warning. All right, y'all. We might have got a tornado warning here for the storm. Yeah, it looks like the rotation's picking up. Oh, lordy. Yep, there you go. Tornado warning, guys. We got a tornado warning now in effect for Feather Falls, for Concal, Bucks Lake, Tobin, Meadow Valley. Let's see here. Belden and Rich Bar. Tornado warning now in effect. So remember when I said tornado was not an immediate danger? Now it is. Now it is an immediate danger, which means now you need to take shelter. Yeah, I was watching that. I had a feeling that they might have pulled, or they might pull that. I think the radar that's right up on the storm is still a little too close. Yeah, it's still a bit too close here. Once again, George, thank you, appreciate it, man. Still a bit too close, so yeah, we'll hop back to KD AX radar here, and we'll keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. It's definitely, yeah, we are definitely getting some rotation out there. Right now, the rotation is located just southwest of Feather Falls. Southwest of Feather Falls, directly south of Concal. This is where this rotation is located. And the rotation is tracking pretty much north-northeast. North-northeast. So it's heading kind of, it might just pass right between Concal and Feather Falls, but those 2 areas need to be near shelters. Because given that this is 6,000 feet up we're scanning, circulation can be different towards lower levels. So it could be over here rather than right here, or it could be over there. It really, it does change. It does change with elevation. So just a bit of a heads up for you guys out there. Really the Concal, Feather Falls area needs to be in their shelters. Same thing in the extended polygon here towards Bucks Lake here. Tobin, let's see, Belden, and Meadow Valley. Okay, so once again, guys, there is a tornado warning in effect here. Correlation coefficient's not showing anything, no debris, anything like that yet. Hopefully it stays that way. We don't want any tornadoes, but this is our first tornado warning of the day, you guys. Shoot, I went live at a great time, dude. I'm telling you, man. I literally went live like 30 minutes before that. Like, that is, wow. Okay. Yeah, so the radar, we got this right up on the storm. Like I said, we have a radar literally right here, which is good. But right now, it's not reading very well data because it's still too low. It's still scanning too low. Radar's still scanning below the storm cloud, basically, which is, not very good data that we're getting. But yeah, give it a bit for the storm to track more northeast like it is. And of course, it will become much better to read off of, okay? But once again, everybody, if you're just now joining in here, we do have a tornado warning in effect here. This includes areas out there towards Northern California. This is out there towards Feather Falls, towards Concal, Bucks Lake, let's see here, Story, Tobin, Meadow Valley, also Belden and Rich Bar is included inside of this tornado warning. Once again, this is now the time to take action. This is now the time to go to your shelter. Basement is preferred, a basement or a storm cellar. If you do not have a basement or a storm cellar, then you want to go to the central, most interior portion of your home. So put as many walls between yourself and the outdoors as possible. Okay, so just be careful, guys. Once again, we have detected a bit of rotation in the the atmosphere here, in the lower atmosphere. From the storm here, and it definitely is rotating. You guys can see that little area right here. That is radar showing us rotation. That rotation's located pretty much right around South Oroville. That is right around where this is at right now. Let's see here. Did they issue? Okay, they updated the severe thunderstorm warnings. Gotcha. Yeah, so we got 2 severe thunderstorm warnings also to the sides. We have one towards Chico, which is not far from that tornado warning. Sterling City, let's see here, Paradise, another severe thunderstorm warning for those areas. Both of these are warned for quarter hail, so hail up to quarter size, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts.
South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour.
All right, let's see here. All right, new radar scan just came through. It is still showing a bit of rotation here, now directly west of Feather Falls, south of Concal. That is where that rotation has been spotted. And once again, this storm is moving relatively north-northeast. Relatively north-northeast here. Yeah, also, once again, quarter hail on that as well. Not only is there a tornado threat here, a danger for a tornado, but there's also potential for hail up to quarter size. So, a bit of a heads up there for you. Once again, correlation coefficient, there's nothing on here right now. So there's no debris being detected. Let me try the closer radar now. Let's see if it's any better now. Yeah, still scanning too low, it looks like. Yeah, because, I mean, look at this. It's kind of undercutting the whole entire thing. I mean, you really can't see much of the storm. Yeah, so radar's too close to the storm here. So let's just give that a little bit more time to continue moving northeast here. The radar south of that, you can obviously see where that storm's at. But anyways, so yeah, once again, guys, if you're just tuning in here, like I said, we have a tornado warning in effect. You guys have got to be in your shelter if you live out there towards the Northern California areas here of Feather Falls, Concal. We have Bucks Lake, Tobin, Rich Bar, Belden, Meadow Valley is included here as well. So, like I said, you guys, please be in your shelters. Once again, basement or storm cellar, that's where you want to be. And if you don't have that, then obviously you want to go to your central, most interior portion of your home. Once again, put as many walls between yourself and the outside as possible. So, that is what you want to do in this case here. And let's go and hop back to velocity here. Like I said, let me go ahead and bring out my pen here so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Let's see here. Let me bring up the pen here so I can actually draw on the screen here for y'all. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, of course it won't act up. It usually does that. So I'm going to have to restart this real quick. Bear with me. But yeah, you can see that rotation's right in there. Just west of Feather Falls, slightly south of Concal. That is where that is located right now. And like I said, motion, if I was to play the radar here, you can see how it is, moving kind of, mostly to the north, but a little bit of an easterly component to it. It's moving slightly eastward. It's kind of moving in, almost in that. Let's see here. Let me redo that. Yeah, it's moving in like this direction. So, right there. That's where your rotation's at. Right in this area here, and once again, tracking relatively northeast. Let's see here. Supercell near Chico looks pretty impressive. The one to the west here, yeah, I'm keeping an eye on that one as well. Like I said, we got two storms that are right next to each other. You know what? That's that one cell I was watching, wasn't it? The one that I was saying to watch out there for. That one severe thunderstorm warning must have got canceled. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Apache Chico at this point, this is heading towards... This is the non-tornado warning. This is the severe thunderstorm warning, guys. Heading towards Sterling City. And this one's warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail here, too. And once again, there is a tornado possible tag on that storm as well. But there's a tornado warning for the storm out here by Feather Falls, Concal, Bucks Lake, Tobin, Rich Bar, Meadow Valley, and Belden. So that is the regions where you need to be in your shelter. Okay? So be careful, guys. Be careful. By the way, the tornado warning expires in 40 minutes. We got 40 minutes left. That's when the clock's going to run out, and that's when the warning itself is going to expire automatically, is in 40 minutes. If there's a point where it does not look like it's tornadic anymore, then they'll remove the warning prematurely. But right now, we still have the warning, and right now we still need to be, in our safe spots. Once again, you guys. Rotation's located right now kind of between Feather Falls and Concal area. That's right around where that's at. It's once again moving northeast here. Once again, other areas by Bucks Lake, Tobin, Meadow Valley, Rich Bar, and Belden has got to be inside of their shelters. And, you know, obviously areas ahead of the storm as well that's not in the warning area, you know, could be potentially impacted at some point, you know, later on. So just, you know, keep an eye out there for those regions as well. Right now you're not under any immediate danger in those regions there, but, you know, keep an eye on it. Pack, no, we cannot. That only happens if there was a tornado, and that, you know, it takes a few days for storm surveyors to go out and visualize the damage. That's a very terrible thing to do. Let's see here. See, that area is not valley, it's not flat. Is this area mountainous? Oh. But anyways, all right, y'all. So let's see. We're going to play this here. Yeah, don't have too many frames on that one. So yeah, once again, rotation between Concal and Feather Falls, guys. Once again, tracking kind of to the northeast. Once again, Tobin, also an area we need to watch for. Bucks Lake, Meadow Valley, Rich Bar, Belden. Also, you guys, you know, make sure you all are in your safe spots and watching the storm closely. Let's see here. I'm going to pull up something real quickly, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to see how much instability we have here. Doesn't look like we have too much. Yeah, honestly, it looks like instability is pretty weak. My, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, so let's go and check on CC. Okay, there's nothing there. Nothing on CC, which is good news. Obviously, we don't want to see anything on there. That is our debris tracker. And as of now, there's no debris or anything like that being detected, so that's good news. But, you know, once again, not all the time does that mean that there's not a tornado on the ground. I want that to be very clear with you guys. It has to hit something, and radar has to scan it for you to see something on CC, and we're not right now. So we'll see if that'll, you know, continue to be that way. Let's see here. Has it been active for California? What do you mean, like today? It hasn't been too active so far. I mean, we've had a couple of storms, but you know, up until now, it's starting to get a little more severe since we have daylight heating, and since, you know, the sun's starting to, or sun is heating up the ground, which is, you know, allowing for that warmer air to start rising and convection to start. And given the wind shear from that cyclone that we have hitting California, or just off the coast of California, with those amplified wind shears, or with amplified wind shear, I should say, yeah, that puts tornadic ingredients together. It does. Okay, so yeah, radar's still too close. Like I said, once again, we have a radar that's literally right next to the storm, but it's a little too close. Let's see here. Is that a date from... Oh, nope. New severe thunderstorm warning right there between San Francisco and San Jose. All right, let's break off from the tornado warning for 1 second, you guys. Because look at this. Yeah, we have a severe thunderstorm warning once again between... let's see here. San Francisco. There's San Francisco, and between... There's Santa Cruz, San Jose. We got a severe thunderstorm warning out there towards Redwood City, San Carlos, Belmont, Foster City, San Mateo. I think that's Mato. Or Mate. Yeah, I think it's Mato, maybe. Let's see here. Highlands. We have Emerald, Lakeview, Woodside is included here as well. This one's just for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and they also included a tornado possible tag on that storm. See, that's not even in the risk area. That storm's not even in the risk area, so we'll keep an eye on that storm there, okay? Obviously, we have another storm that's popping off here towards Chico. The storm is relatively now... Let's see, we'll go ahead and hop back to close radar here towards the region. As you can see right here, the storm is now pushing through Chico, mostly out of Chico here. And like I said, this is a warning there for Sterling City. Let's see here, towards Magalia. I think that's how you say that. Paradise here. And so this is here for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter hail. Also, once again, tornado possible tag on that storm as well. Which, let me say, tornado possible tag does not mean that there is immediate danger for tornadoes. It just means that given the environment that we're in, tornadoes can quickly develop from severe thunderstorms. That's essentially what that means overall. So that's that. But once again, hopping back to the tornado warning, obviously that is our number one concern right now. Towards Feather Falls, towards Bucks Lake, Meadow Valley, Tobin, Rich Bar, and Belden areas. So that's obviously the main area we need to really be looking out there for. Rotation, like I said, we have been seeing a little bit of rotation there. I'm not seeing too much rotation anymore on the storm. I'm not going to lie with you. It looks very turbulent, but it doesn't look like there's some heavy rotation happening in it anymore. I mean, obviously, there's a very good chance it could still be rotating there, but, you know, it's becoming less and less clear from the radar perspective here. So, like I said, there is still a warning in place. Therefore, you should still be in your shelter. And once that warning gets expired, which naturally the tornado warning will be expiring here in about 33 minutes. And when that happens, I will let you guys know when it's safe to come out of your shelter. But for right now, you still need to be in your safe spot. Once again, if you have a basement, if you have a storm cellar, that's where you want to be. And if you do not, then once again, central interior portion of your home. Once again, put as many walls between yourself and the outside as possible. That will provide protection from the tornado. So that's what you want to do in case if you do not have any of that going on there. Okay. So just be careful, my friends, and of course, like I said, a newly issued warning. That's what I was trying to say. They did issue here between San Jose and San Francisco. So there's San Jose down here, and here's San Francisco, right between there towards Redwood City, San Carlos, Highlands. Let's see, San Mateo, Woodside area. Speaking of, we got a warning coming through. Okay, we're gonna turn this up a bit. It's gonna echo a little bit, y'all. But we got a warning, so let's go and listen to this.
The following is an urgent weather message from the National Weather Service. Issued at 3:54 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The National Weather Service in the San Francisco Bay Area has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central San Mateo County in Northern California until 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. At 3:54 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm was located near Woodside,
Yeah,
Oregon,
that's the one we already talked about.
southwest of San Carlos, moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expected
Oh, wow.
to roofs.
Holy cow, dude.
Locations impacted include San Mateo, Redwood City, Menlo Park, Foster City.
Dude, there's some
Birmingham,
nasty
San
rotation on
Carlos,
that.
Belmont, Hillsborough, Atherton, Woodside, North
Y'all see that?
Carolina,
There's rotation on that.
Park, Highlands,
I think it's
and
rotating
Lake
pretty
Hills.
good. It's tracking towards Emerald Lake Hills.
Tornadoes can develop quickly from severe thunderstorms. If you spot a tornado, go at once into the basement or small central room in a sturdy structure. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest
Right in there.
floor of a building. This thunderstorm is capable of producing all types of severe weather, including extremely large hail, destructive straight-line winds, and tornadoes. Move quickly to a safe shelter such as an interior room, a bathroom, closet, or basement.
There you go. Is that another one? Oh my gosh, another warning coming through. All right, so yeah, like I said, there's some really strong rotation on that storm out there. That is definitely pretty impressive there. So you go up and tilt, see if there's a meso present. Yeah, that's actually a really good point to tilt the radar up. Let's get that one out there, that tornado warning we have. Yeah, apparently we only have a 0.9 degree tilt. on this in particular one. Oh, now it's letting me. That's weird. Yeah, like I said, it looks like it's been yeah. At this point, it would have shown up right now. Yeah, I mean, I think honestly, this there you go. Yeah, you can see as we start tilting that beam up a bit, we're starting to get towards the base of the storm there. Yeah, there it is. Very obvious now. You can as we pan up here, but honestly, not seeing. Let me try relative velocity here. That'd probably be the best way to look at this here. Yeah, honestly, I don't really see a meso present here. Leads me to believe that they might cancel that warning soon. But like I said, until further notice, obviously, if there's a polygon there, you need to be in your shelter regarding tornado warnings. Like I said, once again, this is for the Feather Falls area here of California, down through towards Concal, Bucks Lake, Tobin, Rich Bar, Belden, and Meadow Valley. Okay, so just a bit of a heads up there for you guys. So keep it out there for that. Also, severe thunderstorm warning to the west here, out by, see Chico. It's already well past Chico at this point here. Let's see, we'll hop over here. Yeah, it's well past Chico at this point here. Also, areas included in the warning includes like Sterling City. This warning's for pretty much same hazards, 60 mile per hour wind gust, quarter hail, and once again, tornado possible tag, which, like I said, does not mean that there's an immediate danger for a tornado. Just given the environment and, the kinematics and thermodynamics we have in place here will allow for potential tornadic activity out of severe storms that are trying to develop. So, also another one I'm really keeping an eye out there for is this one that's kind of running against the coast here between San Francisco and San Jose. Like I said, this one's a little interesting. There's been a bit of rotation that's actually being detected. There, and it's running up against the coast here very, very soon. Out there towards Emerald Lake Hills area. Honestly, I'd recommend being indoors and away from windows if you live across this region here. By San Carlos, Belmont, Foster City. Not only did they put a tornado possible tag on it, they also gave it the potential of producing 60 mile an hour wind gusts. So we'll see what happens there. So once again, severe thunderstorm warning for that region. Also, can't forget about the floods down south. We got some pretty nasty flooding ongoing, including some of West Hollywood as well as Beverly Hills included here. We got a lot of rain reported out in those regions there, but right now that's kind of one of our lower concerns. Currently with the tornado warning and all that stuff going on, but yeah, no, it definitely looks like. See here. Yeah, from what I'm seeing here, I don't see too much more of that rotation anymore going on in that storm. But like I said, until that warning is gone, until that warning's gone, you should still be in your shelter. Okay. So be careful, my friends. Just keep an eye on it. Let's hop over here to Sacramento radar. It's obviously good to grab as much data as possible. Yeah, even the base tilt of 0.5 degrees, we're scanning 8,000 feet now in that storm structure. So we're scanning pretty high for that south radar. But yeah, I mean at this point we got to rely on this guy now. Let's see here. Funnel cloud spotted with the San Francisco storm. Really? Haven't heard about that yet. We'll have to see if that pops up here or not. Yeah, no, that's kind of a growing concern of mine. Is that storm out there between San Francisco and like I said, between San Francisco and San Jose here. I think as the storm is running up against the coast. Since there is a difference in terrain, I think that will affect the development of potential tornadic activity out of the storm. You know, because I've seen it happen very, very often to where you have a strong rotating storm, and as soon as it hits the coast, it breaks up. Has to do, I believe, with obviously the surface. Has to do with I believe, terrain, because you got to think the waters they're open, they're flat, right? While as you roll on the coast, there's obstacles, which can help break up that flow. You know, I've seen that happen many times, many times. All right, let's hop back to the tornado warning, guys. Obviously, right now, kind of one of our main concerns that's popping through right now. Like I said, we are watching a tornado warning in effect here for areas by Feather Falls, Bucks Lake, Tobin, Rich Bar, Belden, as well as areas by Meadow Valley. Rotation by San Francisco. Looks like it fell apart. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Once it rolls up on the coast there like that, you know, I've seen a lot of them break up. But, I mean, shoot, this area was not even in the risk area today. I mean, I think they're just in a thunderstorm risk, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I know they're not in a severe weather threat. Yeah, they're just in a TSTM risk, which just goes to show you that even outlooks like the SPCs are not always perfect. But no, is that a new warning coming through? Must be a new update or something like that coming through. I'll turn this up for a minute.
The following is an urgent warning from the National Weather Service. The National Weather Service in the San Francisco Bay Area has issued a special marine warning for San Francisco Bay south of the Bay Bridge until 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Oh,
At
yeah.
4:06 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing water spouts was located 9 nautical miles east of Pillar Point, moving northeast at 30 knots. Hazard, water spouts, wind gusts in excess of 50 knots.
It's a bit of a bay there, so it could pick back up again.
Source, radar. Impact, water spouts can easily
Yeah, that rotation could pick back up as it rolls over land and back into water.
Boats could suffer significant structural damage in high winds.
Yeah.
Small craft could capsize in suddenly higher waves. The severe thunderstorm will remain over mainly open waters. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Thunderstorms can produce sudden water spouts. Water spouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. The following is a special weather statement from the National Weather Service, San Francisco Bay Area.
So I was just looking at meso-analysis, guys. Taking a look at the kinematics, lower level wind shear. And we got ourselves about like 35, 40 knots of wind shear across some of the storm areas here. Here, let me hide my face cam kind of in the way here. Okay. Yeah, so you can kind of see we have an open area here of pretty strong lower level winds actually. So that's kind of bringing a bit of a concern to the table. Let's see, thermodynamics, instability. We do got a pocket of instability out here. Once again, not a lot of instability for these areas, but it's enough to potentially get some things going here. I mean, obviously it's enough to get some things going here. So I just wanted to hop over to meso-analysis real quickly with you guys. Anyways, let's go and hop back to the warning. Once again, we got a tornado warning in effect, you guys, out there towards Northern California. We have ourselves 20 minutes exactly until this warning gets canceled automatically. That's to say if they do not cancel it manually. So right now this does include, once again, portions of Northern California, out there in the towns of Feather Falls, portions of Concal. This includes Story, Tobin, Bucks Lake, Meadow Valley, Belden, and Rich Bar. Okay, that's right in the region where we are seeing that tornado warning in effect here. So be careful, guys. Once again, in your safe spots, that's where you want to be. Until further notice, like I said, we'll let you know whenever that does get canceled. Okay, so just a bit of a heads up to you guys. Yeah, we're gonna have to let's go ahead and pan back up here to higher radar. Yeah, once again, this radar is still a little too close to that storm, so we'll have to pan up. So basically what's happening here is, let me try to explain this. Okay, we'll use my bottle cap as the radar, and the beam is my pen. So if we're scanning normally, our beam is relatively horizontal, and what we're trying to do now is we're tilting up so that the beam shoots higher in the air. So that gives us more of a view of the base of the storm, because we're basically undercutting it if we look normal tilt. Anyways, okay, let's see here. But yeah, so about 20 minutes left. Let's see. Once again, also on top of that, possible quarter-size hail. It's also in a severe thunderstorm warning for maybe even 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail, and tornado is for the warned areas here. So be careful for that. Be careful out there, my friends. Also, we're watching out there between San Francisco and San Jose. We got ourselves another storm that we are watching out there for. Let's see here. We got to scan a little lower on this one. Yeah. Oh yeah, that storm's definitely fading out. It looks like it might be trying to die out here. I mean, like I said, this storm was not even in that that risk area. So that's kind of odd to see that here, but it was rotating real good earlier. Further scans back than this. It was rotating pretty good. It looks like that rotation definitely has tanked, which is good. But now it's become a bit of a problem for boaters again out there, for the potential out there for water spout potential, wind gusts in excess of 50 knots. And some things that happen, guys, is whenever storms die out, sometimes they produce stronger winds than as they're mature. That does happen. That does happen sometimes. And so as the storm appears to be dying out, it could be increasing those winds. So as everything's basically just collapsing and sinking back down. So that is something to consider if you're out there in the waters there. Avoid the storm if possible. Let's see here. Okay, so we have ourselves a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for Chico area. Although the thing is that Chico's basically out of the storm at the moment. A little bit of showers to the south, but the storm is more up in this region here now, west of Sterling City. Severe thunderstorm warning still in effect for those areas though, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter hail. They haven't been updating these very often. I feel like we should probably need a new polygon update here pretty soon. And on that tornado warning cell as well, we probably need a new update from the Weather Service. So we'll keep an eye out there for that. Yeah, and then also down south, once again, to the folks out there by LA, for portions of Beverly Hills and West Hollywood, we got a flash flood warning in effect here until 6 p.m. Pacific time. So 6 p.m. locally to you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the whole picture. This is basically the big picture of what's going on right now. We got a real strong low pressure system riding up against the coast here, California, just off the coast out there. This guy's tracking relatively to the north, and it's bringing a bunch of warm air from the East Pacific, rolling it into portions of California, bringing in with it a lot of moisture. We're bringing in a lot of instability, or a bit of instability, not a whole lot. Also stronger winds amplified from the pressure drop due to this low pressure system. Sudden drop in pressure does increase winds, in which we are seeing increased winds across the atmosphere levels from the surface to aloft, which is allowing for the kinematics to support tornadic activity. Which, like I said, let's hope not, but we have a tornado warning out there, so hopefully that'll once again, hopefully that'll die off here soon. For the time being, right now we have 15 minutes until this tornado warning gets canceled. Once again for Feather Falls, Concal, Bucks Lake, Tobin, Rich Bar, Belden, and Meadow Valley. Do I think we'll see some more severe storms pop up? I mean, given the environment that we're in, it's certainly possible, and how we have seen a few pop-up severe thunderstorms. It certainly is a possibility. Let's see here. What about the HRRR? I'm going to hop to HRRR real quickly. Yeah, it just looks like a bunch of scattered convection, honestly. Let's see over the next several hours. I mean, currently the time is Zulu, 00 Zulu. So, yeah, we're right here at the new day for Earth time, particularly. And models, HRRR particularly, shows just a bunch of scattered convection, which leads me to believe that, I mean, it could just become a big mess. Which, I mean, it already is kind of a big mess, honestly. So, we'll see how that performs. I mean, honestly, there has been some storms that have looked intimidating. I mean, considering we do have a tornado warning in effect here right now, too. That could be a little mezzo right in that, towards Bucks Lake. Could be a bit of rotation out by that region there. Here. Yeah, I mean, that's scanning about like 6,000 to 8,000 feet. So there could still be a bit of rotation on that. So, I mean, they haven't canceled the warning. They did actually update the warning just now for Bucks Lake area. They did cancel. So this is important information, guys. They did cancel the tornado warning for Feather Falls. Concal and Oroville is no longer in the tornado warning, so those areas are safe to come out of their shelter, but still remain indoors and away from windows. Because we still have a severe thunderstorm warning in place. But yeah, it does look like a bit of rotation still there. New warning coming through. Let's go ahead and listen to this. Turn it up a bit.
The National Weather Service in the San Francisco Bay Area has issued a special marine warning for coastal waters from Pigeon Point to Point Pinos, California, out to 10 nautical miles. Coastal waters from Point Reyes to Pigeon Point, California, out to 10 nautical miles until 4:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. At 4:17 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts was located near Point Año Nuevo, moving north at 25 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts to 40 knots.
Okay.
Source, radar.
Now we're going to turn that down. So, yeah, we have, those are the storms out there by San Francisco. Yeah, believe it or not, San Francisco is under, or near San Francisco. There's a couple storms popping off here. So, San Francisco Bay area, we do have a special marine warning in effect out there for the possibility of water spouts and 50, or winds in excess of 50 knots, which that's pretty strong wind gusts. Let's see here. Yeah, with radar going on, storm definitely doesn't look as good as it did. It honestly just looks like a shower at this point, honestly. Storm is definitely dropped in intensity quite a bit, but there is still a special marine warning in effect here. It's still in effect there, so keep an eye out there for it. By the way, they did just cancel that severe thunderstorm warning, the one for Chico area, for Sterling City. Hold on. Actually, no, Sterling City's still in that one, but out there by Paradise, Chico, you guys are no longer in the warning there, okay? So you guys are good. But we still have a tornado warning in effect just east of that towards Bucks Lake, Tobin, Rich Bar, see Belden, and Meadow Valley. So, what's up, Brandy? Hope you're doing good, man. Let's see here. Anyways, but yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking out there for. Yeah, let's go and hop down south for a minute. See what we got going on here. Brandy, thank you so much for donating $5 on Cashapp. Appreciate that, my friend. Big shout out goes to you, Brandy. Thank you so much for the support. Very sweet of you. So big thank you. Appreciate that very much. That will definitely help me out a lot. So yeah, we got a flash flood warning in effect for Malibu. Let's see here, portions of Topanga. I don't know how you say that pronouncedly, but West Hollywood and Beverly Hills is included there. Let's see here. Yeah, this warning doesn't really show how much rain has fallen, but there is definitely a lot of rain. Now, the one to the north of it, this is a considerable warning for Santa Paula, Wheeler Springs, Fillmore, Oakview, and, those surrounding areas there. Between 3 and 5.5 inches of rain has fallen. So yeah, between 3 and 5.5 inches of rain has fallen out there, and with an additional amount of 1 to 2 possible. So. Oh, did they cancel? Did they cancel that severe thunderstorm warning on that? It looks like they canceled that severe thunderstorm warning. Yep, they did. We still got the tornado warning. Honestly, the storm is... Yeah, the storm's definitely dying out, it looks like. I mean... She's still there. Still there. But we got 8 minutes to go in this warning, guys. So we're almost done. Tornado warning's almost gone, so we're good. We're almost good to go. So just hang out there for another 8 minutes, guys, and towards Bucks Lake region here, and towards Meadow Valley, Tobin, Rich Bar, Belden area. So. Alright, we're going to do a little update here towards San Francisco. Yeah, we got a supercell storm that we were watching out there. Oh, yeah, they canceled that as well. Yeah, we had a special marine warning there for I almost said Tampa Bay. Special marine warning there for the San Francisco Bay area, which has now been canceled. Yeah, so they canceled that as well. That storm did look like it was dying out. I mean, ever since it kind of rubbed up against the land here, it kind of just fell apart. Which, I mean, like I said, this area is not even in the not even in the risk area per se. But yeah, that was pretty interesting to see. That's for sure. I mean, there's some real strong rotation off the coast there. I mean, it was pretty strong, strongest rotation we've seen today. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look back on this storm here. We're gonna tilt up a bit. Yeah, big mess, honestly. A real big mess out here. Let me try KRGX. I think this radar's too far away to really get good data on it, but... Yeah, because, I mean, yeah, a base scan, we're scanning almost 12,000 feet almost, so... It's a little ways up there, so at that point, it's useless data. Or mostly useless data. So... Yeah, I mean, that definitely could be a bit of rotation out there by Rich Bar area. They're scanning 6,000 feet up, though. But I honestly don't think it's much of anything, to be honest with you guys. 6 minutes, guys, left on the warning here. The tornado warning for Bucks Lake, Rich Bar, Tobin, Meadow Valley. We got ourselves 6 minutes. In effect here, so not too much longer. This will be canceled, and you guys will be safe to come out. Yeah, we still got a group of special marine warnings here off the coast of Santa Cruz. Let's see here. Yeah, these are also for water spouts, wind gusts to 40 knots. See, are these guys rotating pretty good? Yeah, there's a mesocyclone there. There's a bit of rotation popping through that little area there. Oh, yeah, there's a little rotation there for sure. But this is off the coast. But yeah, there very well could be a water spout trying to develop here if there's not already one on the water there. Yeah, Yeah, but there's a bit of rotation there. So boaters, be careful out there. If you're out there on a boat, I highly doubt there's many people in this chat right now who's out in a boat in these waters. But say you are, take my advice. You know, go to port. It's not a good time to be out fishing or cruising or hanging out. Now be a time to stay ashore. Because definitely, you know, because these storms are definitely something you don't want to play around with today. Yeah, like I said, it's not too common that you see these type of events up here in California. I mean, obviously atmospheric rivers, you know, low pressure systems slamming up against the coast of California, that's common, but for like 5% tornado risks to be issued, it's not terribly common. I mean, it happens sometimes. But, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I mean that's pretty much what's going on right now, y'all. Let me pull up SAT. Let's see, is there any breaks? Oh yeah. Oh, there's some breaks in the clouds here, guys. Look at this. See that? Just breaks up here. That'll allow for some daylight heating, radiative heating, so the sun's radiation heating up the ground, and the hot airs can start to rise and start to condense. What's this about?
Special marine warning for coastal waters from Pigeon Point to Point Pinos, California, out to 10 nautical miles until 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. At 4:26 p.m. Pacific
Got about a 50-knot mid-level jet out there.
A thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts was located near Point Nuevo, moving north at 30 knots. Hazard: waterspouts and wind gusts to 40 knots. Source: radar. Impact: waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. The severe thunderstorm will remain over mainly open waters. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. Thunderstorms can produce sudden waterspouts. Waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Seek safe harbor immediately. The following is an urgent
Oh, by the way,
warning
guys,
from the National
I
Weather
think they just canceled the tornado warning.
Special marine warning will expire at
Turn that down a bit. Yeah, I think they just canceled the tornado warning, y'all. So let's go and hop back over here. It's still visible on this program, but my other program is off. Oh, there it goes. Perfect timing. All right, so we're good, y'all. To my folks out there towards the Bucks Lake, Meadow Valley, Rich Bar, Belden, Tobin, Story area, you guys are now safe to come out of your shelters. Okay, so y'all are good. No more severe warnings. Just got a couple marine warning out there. Between San Jose, just west of San Jose, south of San Francisco. A couple of special marine warnings we're tracking out there. A couple water spouts could be a possible result. You know, we got a bit of a mezzo out there, a little bit of rotation. So, not familiar with knots. Is 40 knots high? I mean. So 40 knots is about 45 miles per hour. So a knot is trailing behind miles an hour. Let's see here. So let's see here. So 1 knot is 1.15 miles per hour. There you go. 1 knot, 1.15. So like I said, if we were talking 50 winds in excess of 50 knots, that's basically about 60 mile per hour wind gust. What's up, Jack? Hope you're doing good, man. All right, let's hop on back here. Let's see here. It's actually something I do want to do real quick. Oh, mesoscale discussion. Oh, from Weather Prediction Center. Localized spotty flash flooding potential should continue through 05 Zulu tonight. Here, let me bring that up for you guys. The WPC Weather Prediction Center, they did put up something on that. So let me go ahead and show you guys that. It's kind of small. They really didn't make it too big. There you go. Let me hide my face again. My ugly old face. Here you go. So you can see localized spotty flash flood potential should continue through 05 Zulu. So right now, reference bottom right hand corner, that's Zulu time. We're at 031 Zulu. So about 5 hours, about 4.5 hours to go. Oh, also, since I'm already on this page here, I need to hide my face again. Hold on. Okay. Let's see here. Let me look at the instability. When does the Cape start to die out? That's my question. So current time is 0 Zulu. So yeah, we're right about now. We're at peak instability. Actually, that instability is going to start waning down over the next couple of hours. So we're roughly in this territory here. And you can see once we approach like 01 Zulu, you see how it goes from that to that and starts dropping. So instability over the next 2 hours is going to quickly drop, which the event will come to a close. Should, in theory. Let's see, helicity, another real important thing. Oh, dude, yeah. So we had higher helicity, higher rotating updraft potential earlier in the day. Looks like things are starting to improve, according to models. Should be. So honestly, y'all, I think we, at least over the next couple of hours, things should start improving. I mean, it looks like a lot of those storms were starting to fade out a bit. Let me hop you guys back here. Yeah, those storms were starting to fade out a bit.
Lows from the mid-40s to lower 50s. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. For Wednesday,
Sacramento.
a slight chance of rain.
Yeah, so we got a couple of scattered cells popping through, but these guys are pretty weak. Yeah, these guys are just little puffy showers. I mean, bunch of popcorn convection popping through these regions here. Popcorn cells. Which, yeah, honestly, I don't see big potential in those guys, honestly. Yeah, and of course, all around the radar here, up by KBBX here, a lot of the storms have depleted. Let's see here. End of February, heard a big trough is diving down. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, Xavier. I did mention that earlier, but we'll talk about that later whenever the storm becomes more possible. I mean, it is end of February we're talking, so it's a while away. You know me. Maybe you don't know me, but I don't like looking very far out in the future. My limit's about 5 days. I mean, unless I have some solid proof. Will California get a break soon? Honestly, yeah, for a little bit. Yeah, after this storm here, things should clear up pretty much for the 21st. 22nd should be pretty nice, but then another storm system could roll through maybe later February, but once again, a little far out. But yes, there is light at the end of the tunnel for you, my friend. Here, let me show you. Show you the model here. So this is what's happening now. Obviously, the system's going to roll through. That low pressure system's going to continue pushing northbound. And you can see how it's just going to kind of clear up across the way. At this point, we're at the 22nd. And you can see how it just kind of pretty good for a couple days out there by California. So, like I said, there is light at the end of the tunnel, my friend. So things will improve. This isn't 8 to 9 days out. The trough is. Gotcha. Yeah. No, I was watching that. I did see like the 28th, which that is, I don't like looking far. So, you know what I mean? I mean, I have been seeing signals of it possibly happening. You know, I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying it's too far for me to look, or too far for my liking personally. I mean, you can see how it's hopping all around with the latest model runs, but one of the things is it is consistent. It is consistent. So the odds of this happening is possible, very possible. But at this point, it's still, the specifics for it is unknown. Depends on, you know, track and size and strength and all that stuff. Well, I'll go to the day 3 marginal. I did see that marginal. I don't think it's going to be anything massive. Yeah, it's just a little itty-bitty marginal risk out there for portions of southwestern Missouri. Yeah, southwestern Missouri here and southeast Kansas and northeast Oklahoma. Even a little portion out there towards northwestern Arkansas. The dew points are most consistent of anything. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Let's hop back to radar, y'all. Things have been clearing up a bit, honestly. Doesn't look as crazy, knock on wood. Hopefully it stays that way. Just got that one marine warning west of Santa Cruz, and water spouts, 40 knot winds possible. Let's see here. Let me pull up that warning real quickly over here. I mean, some of those storms rolling ashore did have some rotation in them, but as soon as they hit the shore, they just fall apart. Oh, they just canceled that? They sure did. Well, there you go. We no longer have any more marine warnings, no more tornado warnings, no more severe thunderstorm warnings. We're all just flash flood warnings, y'all. All right. We're good. We're good, y'all. For now. Like I said, I think things from now on are going to start to really kind of lighten up. Models did show that instability starting to fade, or that stability starting to build back in. So that's good. That's good news. Even on meso analysis, you know, RAP analysis, things are improving. Not a whole lot of instability out there, really not much to work with, but yeah, no, honestly, guys, I think things are looking a little better out there. Let's see, I'm considering ending the stream here very soon, y'all. Thinking about it, honestly. You know, just considering that we've already seen, I think, a lot of the activity so far today, or for today. Now, obviously, there could still be some more pop-up storms. A couple more severe thunderstorms could possibly occur. But honestly, I feel like since right now we're at the point where there's just a couple flash flood warnings and no marine warnings, no severe thunderstorm warnings, nothing, no big warnings, no convective warnings, I should say. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Convective warnings. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. And once again, models. Let me hop you all over here real quickly. Once again, models like I was talking about here. I'll have to bring those up. Oh, that's sad. There we go. Triple R, and we'll pull up the 23 Zulu. Yeah, so current time is almost 1 Zulu. So yeah, it kind of shows things over the next couple of hours, kind of breaking up. Oh my gosh, dude. That was almost a sneeze, dude. I was about 80% of the way there to hitting that sneeze, and man, every time during stream, it always goes away, man. I don't know what it is. Is it like sneeze fright? Sneeze fright? Is that even a thing? Dude, I swear, every time when I have to sneeze on stream, I get right to it, and then nothing. It just stops. So, I mean, I don't know, man.
Reported temperature 56, south wind at 13. At Livermore,
Yeah, looking at radar now, you guys can see how it's just a bunch of pop-up cells. I mean, nothing severe, far from severe, honestly, in most of these cases.
temperature 61
We did have those marine warnings; they just got canceled.
to 24, pressure 29.
And you can see storm movement from radar. You know, we're moving mostly northeast.
Cloudy.
So,
Temperature 64, dew point 45.
but yeah, no, honestly, guys, I think we are relatively golden. I think we're good to go for now. I think we're gonna roll off here, you guys. So if y'all did enjoy it, consider liking and subscribing, and it'd be much appreciated. That way, you guys can stay up to date with the weather, and if you guys could share this to help spread the word of you know, weather awareness and stuff like that. So it'd be much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yeah, but I think we're gonna head off here relatively soon, guys. Once again, all the warnings are pretty much gone. There's no more convective warnings in effect, just all flash flood warnings. Which, I mean, theoretically that's convective, but you know what I mean, like main thunderstorm type of warnings, marine warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings, all that. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate that. Ava, you're very welcome, my friend. No problem. Glad to help out you guys. And obviously, if anything does get crazy, you know, if we do get more tornado warnings or something like that pops up, you know, we'll hop back live. It's just for the moment being. I mean, I just don't see a reason to continue to live stream this anymore. I mean, it's inactive right now, so. Let's see, Joyce says, thank you for the stream, Andrew. Have a great night, everyone. You too, Joyce. And you are very welcome, my friend. You are very, very, very welcome. Alright, let me go over these warnings real quick down here. Those flash flood warnings we got, and then we're going to call it a stream. How about that? Okay. Alright, so we got two flash flood warnings popping through right now. We got one out here towards, once again, West Hollywood, Beverly Hills area. Let's see, Glenview. Let's see, portions of Agora. We have portions out there by Cornell, Malibu Beach. Let's see here. On my rain gauge, light to moderate showers overpass no one area. Heavy showers will overpass one area throughout the day. Law enforcement has already reported landslides occurring. So, bit of an issue. Northwest of that, we got a pretty big flash flood warning. This is a considerable one for portions by Fillmore, Santa Paula, portions by Oakview, Wheeler Springs here. This is for between 3 and 5.5 inches of rain has fallen, with an additional amount of 1 to 2 possible. 1 to 2 possible out there. So additional. So between 3 and 5. So we're talking potential of 4 to 7.5 inches of rain out in those regions there. So that's it's pretty crazy. And once again, if I hop you guys over here to this view, you can see we do have a moderate risk, which is a very big deal, a very, very big risk for Los Angeles. Yeah, for Los Angeles, Santa Clara, let's see, Thousand Oaks, Santa Paula, let's see, Oxnard. Moderate risk, level 3 out of 4. So we're almost topping the line of flooding potential. Let's see here. Thank you for streaming, Andrew. Have a great night. You too, Joyce. Let's see, you're very welcome, Jay Warren. No problem. Let's see, Dave says, have a good night. You too, man. Thanks for joining. Susie says, nighty night, Andrew, and all. You as well, Susie. See you later, Catman. Tiffany says, bye, Andrew. See you later. Thanks for joining. Kim says, Indo 16, thank you, Andrew. No problem. No problem at all, my friends. Well, yeah, we're right at the hour-and-a-half point here, too, so nice even spot to land, or end here. But, all right, y'all. You all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Like I said, if we don't catch you later today, which if you do see me later today, it'll be because of something bad happening. So let's hope you don't see me again today. And if you don't see me again today, that's good. And you will see me tomorrow for an update on the weather. Okay, it'll be more of a relaxed live stream and less of a coverage, considering we're not needing coverage tomorrow. So be good. But, all right, guys. Y'all take care. Much love to you. Tiffany, you're very welcome. And you guys have a wonderful night. Y'all be safe out there. Once again, like I said, if there is anything that does pop up here, if we get more tornado warnings and stuff, I'll hop right back on, okay? So keep that in mind. So we got you guys covered. But all right, guys, y'all take care. Much love. We love you guys. A special thank you goes to Dave for the donation. Same thing for George. And also, oh, we got a warning coming through. Wonder what that's about. But also another big thank you goes to Brandy. So thank you so much. But all right, guys, I'm gonna leave you all here with the warning. Actually, hold on a minute. What is that? A special marine warning. Okay, that's fine. All right, y'all take care. Have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you guys later on. Peace out, my friends. See you then.
At 4:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, a strong thunderstorm was located 44 nautical miles southwest of Point Nuevo, moving northeast at 30 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar. Impact, small craft could be damaged and briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. The strong thunderstorm will remain over mainly open waters. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes. The area forecast for the Monterey Bay and Salinas Valley. High surf advisory in effect until 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time Tuesday. Wind advisory in effect until 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time